Well, this is interesting, but I'm not surprised. HCl came out, hydrochloric acid.
Why can't you stop? When are you going to stop?
Cognitive fuel. Somebody could have stuck this in some food or drink or something. Tell me about this. I have Harry, Michael. This could be a cot. Harry McAllister, Michael Harris, Michael Harrison. All right. I don't know if somebody's claiming to be an investigator. Okay. Is this somebody trying to get a divine feminine to herself? Someone's trying to set up a woman to go to jail or prison for putting hydrochloric acid in some shit. All right. This person is secretly trying to get somebody locked up. Yeah, but they're making a fool of themselves. Okay. I think somebody's also secretly in love with this woman. They want this person to keep this person from moving away. What else? What else is no divine feminine? Everybody wants to keep you stuck, divine feminine. So this is what I'm getting for all the real women who watch my channel, right? And you're being like targeted by men. It looks like we're proving that who are the real warriors were. I mean, I was sitting here thinking a few minutes ago, we're the ones who go through carrying children for 9 months. We pop them out. We get our periods every month. We bleed and still function. Who are the real warriors is the question. I feel like it's being shown because I know that this shit that's going on with me is going on in other places. Women are always getting targeted by men, you know? And this is why we used to rule. Women ruled, and then pharaohs came in and attacked. It's the same shit. It's just a different era. It stops this time, though. All right? This is where it stops with certain women who were chosen to be in situations where you're being gang stalked, because that's all it was back then. Was a group of bullies that attacked one person because they were intimidated by that person's strength. Victory and success. Trumpet. I don't know. When you're destined for success and it's fated. Let me say this again. When something is in the stars, it's fated. Nobody that's coming against this woman is more powerful than the entire universe. I'm telling you not. You guys will be killed on the way to do something. You will have heart attacks. Hear me. Okay, you cannot stop something that is fated. And if this person is fated to be seen just to win, it looks like you're victorious again in a situation. Why? This is jealousy too. This is also, you know, fighting back, defending yourself. Huh? But your delivery, what's your delivery like, right? This is defending yourself in a loving kind of way. So I guess however it is that you speak or you I guess you respond. Is it responding or reacting, right? I mean, we all do both. That person someone else played a part. Whoever's speaking played a part in it too. Whoever's speaking right now, they're saying, played a part. Yeah, exorcist. You're a demon slayer. And you're a goddess. And you got black magic being done on you on loop, okay? For me personally, crank, there could be a lot of people that are on crank that are messing with this shit, and they are, I'll tell you what. No mercy. Are you at the point where you just don't want to show any mercy anymore? Do you feel like your mercy and your grace is being taken for granted? I do. I think we're going to have to step up into another role. But this is what's happening with me. So they bring these weaponized, I don't know, the shit that they use in wars. I can feel it because they showed me videos. My ancestors brought videos about it. About they inflict pain and all this other stuff, right? And it doesn't have the effect on me that they want. What it does, though, like my hair is growing at a rapid... I'm growing instead. I actually got a few inches taller. My feet got a little bigger. My shoes are getting a little tighter. My plant is growing at a rapid rate. My hair is growing quicker than it ever did before. It's like the radiation is helping me instead of hurting me. It's crazy. I think it has something to do with how much I level up. And that my DNA is getting so strong, it's getting to the supernatural point. I don't know if there's only 12 strands of DNA. That could just be what they told us. There could be like a whole lot more than just 12 strands of DNA, and that's what turns us into superhuman. I mean, why would the system let us know about how many actual strands of DNA we really had? Because then people would be striving to want to be superhuman, like limitless, like how he was in Limitless. That's how we all are. And I said this before too. I said this a couple years ago on my channel. Let me ask here. Are there only 12 strands of DNA? No. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Am I past 12 strands?
Take care of yourself. That was the nicest thing I've ever heard you say to anybody on the show. You do have it in you.
It's pretty cool. We can't believe anything that's in the media or in books or anything like that. You have to. Everything is going to be based off of experience. I'm debating at this point if I even want to be with a man. I mean, I don't really know if I want to be with anybody, but maybe maybe it's the wrong sex I'm going for, because for me personally, I don't know how you women are that watch my channel that are actually women. Natural born women, okay? Those are the ones I'm speaking to, because even the ones who got sex change operations and you're not all crazy like these others, you still can't understand where we come from. You can't give birth, you don't get your period. There's changes that happen with women, so I'm speaking to real women. For me personally, to be turned on by a man, I need to see a man stand up and fight and protect. That for me, I don't care about money or cars or anything like that. I could be out at a store and there could be a man who pulls up in a Rolls Royce, dressed to the nines and beautiful. And there could be a dude that pulls up in a fucking pickup truck. And if I see a female getting attacked by a male, and whichever one stands up and says something is the one that's going to make my heart beat. You understand? This is the kind of woman that I am, because I am that type of female where I will step up and say something as well. The type of person that's going to attract me and make me wet is not going to be the dudes that attack me. It's not going to be the dudes that sit with them while they do it. It's not going to be the ones who, while people are trying to trash my name and other women's names, sit there and let it happen. It's not going to be those. So, yeah, and since I see myself as an influencer, and I know that there are people who watch me all over the world and they're shadow banning the shit, but as long as I know that the videos are being seen, I don't really care at this point whether they cut the views and stuff. It's more important for me to reach people. So for the women that are out there, I feel like you feel the same way as I do. You want a man, like that would actually turn you on. This motherfucker could literally just come from construction and be covered in, that actually would be more of a turn on for me than a man dressed to the nines, to tell you the truth. And it's because I've done roofing for more than half of my life. So the type of man that I guess some women, superficial women, would want are the types of men that I don't want any parts of. What is this? All the squirrels in the neighborhood tell me that you have the best nuts. Yeah, you do, Divine Feminine. You have balls the size of cannons. I'm talking to you guys. All right, so that's what this is. It's going to be for the real women, the ones that stand up, the ones that will put their lives on the line, because it doesn't feel like many people do that anymore. Let's find out about you. Let's get one of these. What is this? Accelerated motion. I'm telling you, you're leveling up at a rapid rate. This, every time they do black magic on this beautiful goddess, Divine Feminine, every time they do this ritual, the universe levels you up. This is karma for these people, because they're trying to have the opposite effect. And it feels like nothing's working out for these people. This is a cult and a coven. All right? They lay flat. There could be at least another 10 people that wound up falling ill or falling for good because of some ritual that they were doing on you. You leveled up. You leveled up and they leveled down, okay? You leveled up and they got leveled, is what it looks like. Your family could be literally broke. Your whole community could just be... Is your community becoming desolate? This is like a community, and then this is like the desert as far as I'm concerned. Dry, hung out to dry, poor. Is your neighborhood becoming like a impoverished neighborhood? Super, super desolate, it feels like. Now, what happens when this isn't just people in your community who are involved with gangs and stuff like that and gang stalking? What happens when there are people who actually work at jobs who were getting connected to doing some of this shit that wound up dying because they were messing with black magic? Is it going to be like that where these movies that they show where you just walk into these towns and there's nobody around? Because I think that's where we're going to in this country specifically. You're too strong for this shit that they're sending to you, and it's because you keep leveling up your DNA. Look at this shit. Every day come towards you, right? First off, I feel like they do this virtually, these rituals. They think it's going to make it stronger with the strength card. That doesn't work, right? They come towards you, right? And they do this ritual, and then they watch you. They literally watch to see if it's working. This is our crew. I feel like your crew is in the sky, Divine Feminine. Sitting in ships that nobody can see, like, huh. And then what? Truth. You speak some truth about what? Or that's them. They come to see if it's working, right? Is it working? Is it working? And then there you go. Beautiful. You could be de-aging with this shit. Have you guys looked at your faces lately? You could be an earth sign or a Pisces. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. We're younger. Yo, I'm telling you, are you getting younger looking to the point where your DNA, it feels like you have a formula for de-aging on top of the formula that I said yesterday on how to decode the matrix, as well as a formula for defeating this gang stalking cult coven shit. You figure out, because you're a genius, you're smart as well, but you're leveling up, so you're getting this from a higher realm. You know, it's not us, it's coming from ancestors, it's coming from aliens. Like, they have technology that beats any technology here that they show in the system. It feels like you're getting zapped with that. While they're zapping you with other shit, you're getting zapped with some kind of supernatural information, level up. They're not going to be able to compete with this shit. Overlook. I don't know if that's a street. I mean, I gave an address to get people out on over something yesterday. But anyway, vampire. Do you stay to yourself? I feel like you're in hiding. I don't know. For somebody, you could be goth, or you wear black a lot or dark colors a lot. But you can tell that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to drain you spiritually, and I feel like instead it gives you energy, or you feel replenished or something like that. You're mystic. Intimate union with the divine. That's what it is. You have a very close connection with this other realm. And that realm is more powerful than anything down here put together. Change your life forever. Someone's life is about to change. Depends on what side everybody's on. Okay. This is amazing though. What Amdusius, this is music as well. I hope this wasn't another potential. You could have a bunch of people trying to sacrifice you for the music industry. Some no talented, you can't spit lyrics, can't freestyle on a whim. There are people who are claiming that they're going to get into the music industry, and none of their friends ever say, well, spit bars for us right now. Because when you do that, you could do that wherever you're at. All right? They can't sing. They can't dance. I woke up in the middle of the night last night, and I was listening to South Park, and I could feel people dancing. And dancing, laughing. And what was on South Park was them talking about, it was like the kids, it was the Asian kids, the black kids, the Puerto Ricans that came, and then you got served, yo, right? And it said little sheep on his hat, and they were dancing, and they started dancing in the street, and so they go, you got served. And I feel like that went on here, like something weird, like some weirdos came here and tried, like, it felt like bullying, but there were white kids on one side and then all different ethnicities on the other side. Is there something like that going on that we're not seeing? Is there like an attack on white people by Latinos, Asians, and it's not all of them, but it feels like maybe we're not even seeing this. Tell me that, because they always put the word joined on here, right? And I think they all join together. Are there a lot of people that have a problem with white people and we're just not seeing it? Tell me the truth. Is this really happening? Why? What is your problem? Because I picked this up. I thought it was just one race, right? But I think that race is I don't know if this is what's happening. I don't know if some of these other ethnicities, maybe they were in cults, not cults, gangs or cartels and shit, and they're falling apart. So they're so high on fentanyl as well, a lot of them, that they can't even be they can't even be the criminals they used to be. So instead they started sacrificing, and they joined, and because they thought it would be beneficial to them to sacrifice or do organ trafficking or even child. And this shit is falling apart too. You better switch back. You better switch sides on something, because they're turning you guys into racist against white people, whether you guys realize this or not. Are you guys paying attention that a lot of the people that they're having you target, they may even be your own kind, and you're not even paying attention to that? One of them is bigger than others when it comes to the racism. They could be trying to do that to hide the fact that they're racist. Because I think a lot of them realize that it's their mindset. It's the way that they look at everything that made them like that. It's getting to the point where with my story, you can't deny it that that's what it was. This was all about race with me. But maybe they're doing this so that they can say, don't sit there and tell me that we're the racist. Like, this one's Asian, this one's Latino. They think they're smart. But there's always somebody that's more smart than they are. All right, what else you want to get into here? What is this? Dancing releases demons. It's like the dance. How many of you are being watched illegally by the government? And have monitors and shit set up around you. Some of you don't even realize you are. Let me flip some names out. Air sign mother, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius mother. You may need to dance. Tell me who watches my channel that needs to know that they have around them, whether you're in a hotel or an apartment, because it's usually like that, and then they intentionally won't rent out the rooms around you, and they are watching you 24/7 like the Truman Show. And then, like, for me, they have this shit being shown on some site where people can just see that shit. Now it got to the point where I'm exactly who I say I am, so they got bored, so they started live streaming the people in the rooms around me and the shit that has gone on in these rooms, from guys having sex with each other that we know and whatever believe they were gay, getting them sucked by dudes with wigs on. There were even underage people, kids, sacrifices, rituals, the conversations. So karma hit, because it was the same people who were watching me 24/7, down to the fact of me going to the fucking bathroom, were also being watched and recorded. All right. Give me a name for somebody that watches my channel that needs to know that this is happening to them. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, there's a Selena O'Keefe that watches my channel. Wherever you're staying at, they have this set up around you as well, with monitors, thermal cameras. They may have actually put cameras in where you're at. They tried doing that here, but it didn't work. No, they didn't do that yet. So just be careful of wherever you're at. They can't see you 100%. All right, but it's very invasive, and there's going to be a lot of us that have lawsuits against the government for this, because it's a violation of our civil rights. You'll be able to tell that there aren't any cops that are legit, because there's no cop that's actually into being a cop that doesn't know that this is a violation of civil rights. That's why you became police officers and detectives and investigators and agents in the first place, didn't you? So the whole system, how it was built on corruption, is going to work in everybody's favor who's a good person, because The same shit, the same bullshit pieces of metal that people are using just to have some kind of power and control that they don't have, no one's going to take this shit seriously. I told you, at some point, they're going to wind up getting hurt when they pull that thing out because it's going to agitate people when they see that. You know, they're not going to want to pull out a badge. All right, so who else? Who else that watches my channel needs to know that they have this set up around them? And what they do is they'll have a fake piece of paper and forge your signature saying that you okayed this. It's like an experiment. And they do psychological torture. Everybody involved with this, dead. Everybody who's involved, wherever it's at on the whole planet, every piece of shit, fake ass government official that's the most unofficial piece of shit on the planet, dead. You keep pushing me and I'll say that your kids are going to die too until you stop doing this shit. Is this, this is Williams or Wilson? All right, hold on.
You think so? You don't think that's just a totally random?
Is this a Wilson? Dave Wilson. All right, so you have this also happening to you. What I can suggest is I went out and bought the scatter frequency scatters the thermal. All right, now you can go out and buy, like, I bought one of those speakers. I don't know, it's about 1.5 feet, 2 feet almost. But it's not Bluetooth. You have to make sure it's not Bluetooth. You have to get wired speakers, or just go to a pawn shop and get old school speakers. You know what I mean? And play that scatter frequency loud. You may have to get earplugs for sleeping. So put the scatter frequency on. That way you also don't get affected as much by the electronic harassment devices these pussies use. It's the most weak. It's the weakest, most girly, bully. It's the most unattractive. I couldn't even be friends. I couldn't even look at these people in the face. I wouldn't want these people near me. Now, not all of you, because I realized that something happened to me a few years ago, a couple years ago, and I was taken, and now I was replaced as well. I'm super strong because I'm half human and half bot at this point, right? There are a lot of, who else is? Let me see who else watches my channel that's also half human, that you were taken from somewhere. Something was put in your drink. You were taken. Your DNA was taken because you have very special DNA. And you were actually are a half human and half robot, a hybrid. Who is this? Tell me another person who is. So that's another reason why I'm so strong. But we're also physically strong. Like we're designed to kill. Is this Pete Nathaniel? Tell me the truth. Pete Nathaniel is also half human hybrid robot. Okay, give me one more name for somebody. Yeah, so when you play the scatter frequencies, I'm gonna get another one of them speakers. Get earplugs so you can sleep. It's not going to matter what your neighbors, because usually when you're going through this, they make sure every room around you, wherever you're at, is vacant so that they can set these up. So you're not affecting any neighbors because they made sure that there were none around you so they could do this, right? I've said everything's going to work in your favor. They will try and fake arrest you. Like yesterday, they tried coming in and doing a room inspection, but whatever. That shit's never going to work. But a lot of you guys can actually speak death out. This is how you're going to protect yourself. It may not happen at that very moment, but you say it firmly. If you cross my boundaries, dead. That's it. Don't say a name. You don't have to say a name. All right? That's freedom of speech. You didn't say anybody's name. If they're in front of you, don't look them in the face. I talk to myself. Go fuck yourself. Okay? I say weird shit. Be smart. But you guys can speak death into existence, okay? Is this a Larry Freeman or a Lamont Freeman? Lamont Freeman. Also half robot, half human, hybrid. This is what they're messing with DNA, and they're playing with fire when you guys do this shit. What's going to happen to these people in the afterlife? they're going to wish they could come back here and do shit different. I promise. They're going to wish they could come back here and do shit different. You're disrespecting bloodline. You're mixing DNA and shit like that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if these motherfuckers are taking the DNA of somebody who's chosen and trying to make a chosen goat. Okay? First off, you can't mess with the goat. Maybe that's another thing we're proving. A goat is just a goat. Right? You can't break a goat. You can't stop a goat. We're the goat. Tell me what else people need to know. Tell me what else that we need to know. So authentic, it hurts. Be that authentic, but if this is going on with you guys, because they're gonna be bored. It's like the kids don't have anything to do now. Aw, what are you talking about? This person actually is who they say that they are. You're gonna have to make sure that you are as genuine as you could possibly be in this situation. There are people who are actually angry. Now, the irony is that they're mad that you're authentic, but when it comes to needing someone that's like authentic and upfront and honest, you're the first person that they go to. Make up your minds. Do you like it, or do you just want it for yourself? That's what it is. A lot of these men, Divine Feminine specifically, they want you to heal them and help them. They think that they're entitled. They feel fucking entitled, like you belong to them. The shady judge. Christ. Who's the shady judge? A Freeman? Frank Freeman, not a real judge. Let's find out another name that this person is running as and what country, because that's usually what it means when they say shady. Give me another country or a state or city or something that they're running as and a name. Okay. Is this, hold on a second. Is this from Pittsburgh? Is this Lamont Buck or Larry Buck? Is this person? Okay. So this person is running as Lamont Buck from Pittsburgh. You're no saint. Here's another thing. I'm calling it out. Anybody who tries to point out somebody else's mistakes or flaws, and you have a whole shitstorm in your past, death. Death, and that's fair. All right? Because we're tired of this bullshit, this fucking bullying shit, especially against women. How do you feel when you guys go home and you know that you did this all day? I bullied a woman. All of us. A whole bunch of men bullied a woman. Like, what kind of fathers did you have, first of all? I don't feel like it went as deep as the grandfathers. I think that this shit started with the last generation, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse, to the point where now these people's kids, they're already either racist or hateful or judgmental. They don't care about education. Most of them can't tell time. They have no idea how many moons there are. They don't know how many seasons there are. They can't add, they can't subtract, they can't fucking multiply. The only thing they can do is sit there and listen to trap music, right? Bop their heads. Speak with fucked up language. It's sad. It's disgusting, really. Had sex with someone here. Is this the shady judge? Who did this person have sex with? Teresa Keith? Or Ted? I don't know. This may not even be a female. This is Ted or Terrence Keith? Okay. I guess, yeah, so you're no saint. You know what I mean? I don't know. Why are they saying this? What did this person get involved in? In fact, I don't even care. I don't even care. I feel like somebody just needed to get shut the fuck up real quick. All right. Let's find out more about you, Divine Feminine. I want to talk about you, because it feels like the strong women, we the bad motherfuckers here. All right. So for those of you who are getting attacked by men in your community, I want to talk about you. Tell me about these strong-ass women that intimidate men to the point where they like bullying them. You're making them look like fools. You must be a Heyoka. That's my Heyoka Empath card.
Almost 7 years.
You are master problem solvers. A lot of you guys, I don't know if you're like, I feel like some of you like me, like you even worked construction or like electrical or something. You're the ones who will fix something. You will find out how to fix something. You don't need them. And I think that's another reason why some of these guys feel the way that they do about women like us, is because they see, once they start stalking you, that you don't really need a man. You know, some of you guys, you have one, or you're married, or you have a friend, and some of you have nobody, and you're cool with that. You're learning how to survive on your own. You're also, I see you, human lie detector and warrior. You would think, with me talking about this, that these would be the traits of a man, right? It is the traits of a male energy, but I think there's a lot of women who are in this type of energy right now, and it's sad, but I guess it's just got to be that way. Tell me about this amazing woman, and you're loyal. You're a good friend. Ooh, you could be an earth sign, or, you know, you could just... You could have your money have slowed down, or it is now. I feel like you go at your own pace as well. You don't rush for nobody. You realize that this is it's not a race. So tell me more about this woman. You got people lying on you. You got people lying on you and shit. There's possible somebody could have said you were dead, Divine Feminine. For somebody, there's somebody that said that you died. There's a. Let me find out. I want to find out who put something in the drink. Tell me who was responsible for putting something in the drink that killed this one. I want to find out from me. Who put something in the drink of mine?
Oh yeah, all the time. He was 100% there for me. Listen to me just talk about nothing for hours.
Larry Dillon is the one that put something at the other hotel. So they could think that I'm lying about somebody actually killing me, and I feel like I just proved it. All right, so let me put these back. All right. So this is you kind of just cruising. That's it. I feel like you're cruising, right? Something coming full circle for that, or something already did. That person could have died, or they're going to die soon. Who did that? But this is like the world. What is this? The world is grateful for you. It's going to be. Because we need people like this. Maybe maybe we're supposed to be the examples for men, which would be the irony in this whole situation, right? Because they seem to care more about material, their hair, their clothes, their shoes. Some of them wear damn near close to man purses. Cars. I mean, that's how women are supposed to be, right? It feels like the roles reversed over time. You could be you, whoever you are. Yeah. I don't think you care really much about what people think about you either. I never noticed the rabbit in here. It could be a thing where you have like a slow period and then things speed up, and then it's 33, but I just feel like you're okay with that, right? This is you on this path you're on, right? Just focusing on that. Staying to yourself, learning about life. These are the wise ones. These are the ones where, you know, you're the teachers. You're the master teachers. For some of you, you are teachers. Actual teachers. Be careful if you're a teacher of who you're commiserating with, because there are traffickers in the school system. There's somebody trying to, I feel like you're very guarded though. I hope that there's not somebody that's trying to get you locked up, because they will wind up losing their life. Maybe they want me to say this out loud. Anybody who's trying to get these women that you guys are targeting, every time I say that, it just makes me sick. Whoever's targeting women, you fucking losers.
If you're making a to-do list today, make it easy on yourself.
God, I can't stand when I say that. I can't even stand that it happens.
Then write down
I'm so disappointed. Like, I'm just so disappointed in men. Oh, God, I can't. Anyway, Anybody who's targeting women because you are fucking insecure and you're bored with your lives, dead. Anybody who's trying to set up a woman to go to fuck to jail when you belong in jail, dead. Okay? Test it. So now they're trying to set, I feel like they want to put all of these warrior women in jail. And they're probably paying attention to you guys on social media and then sending people to do this shit to you. Don't stop what you're doing. Don't shut up. All right? Permission? Does somebody feel like you need permission? Is somebody trying to act like you need permission? To what? What? Permission to what? To be happy? Are you fucking kidding me? Are there men that feel like you're only allowed to be happy if they say so? Get the fuck out of here. What is this? Yeah, all right. So you're just going to sit there and keep focusing on this skill that you have. Whatever this skill is, this is going to keep you, because we're in a time right now where shit is weird, but it's going to get a lot more strange. And there are going to be a lot of people going missing. There are going to be a lot of just out of nowhere deaths. Your towns and your cities that you're living in are going to become desolate. Okay? Focus on this. Focus on what you're destined for. And just don't forget to keep calling judgment out. Just remember that there are going to be people working together to try to target you because you're a bad bitch. All right? Don't forget why they're doing it, right? You always have to say to yourself, people don't come for somebody unless you're a threat. They're not coming for the dude that sits in the corner with a clown costume on, sucking his thumb, Divine Feminine, because he ain't doing shit with himself, okay? There's a reason they're attacking you guys. Your crows. Remember to call out judgment. On your platforms, they're saying. This is your platforms. Because what's going to happen is every time somebody watches your video and they hear your voice and that shit gets played, that judgment is going up into the universe. So for those of you who know that you can speak it and it'll happen, and you're that confident that you know that you've cleared out your karma, you know about being a judger of the earth, you know what it takes to get to that point and you're leveling up, start saying it on your platform when you're uploading your videos. All right, and then what? Yeah, say it firmly with the King of Swords. Say it firmly with force, all right? With passion behind that shit. And see that shit happen. Yeah, that's passion. Look, I said firmly and passion, okay? And wait till you see the shit that starts happening. Wait till you see the struggle people start going through. This is what you can say on a whole. Anyone who is not conducive to evolution, death. Say it like that, firmly, like you mean it. Because for those of you, there's a reason you're getting targeted. It's because you're passionate, you stand up for shit, you are a threat clearly to weak men, you are a threat clearly to this fucked up system, and that's a great thing, really. Let me get one of these. You could just make literally videos just saying that, a short every day, maybe, for those of you who don't upload a lot. Integrity is the new black, and you're honest as shit. You're so valuable. And you have compassion, and you have love. You're not cold. You help people heal by triggering them, by mirroring their behavior. You can only deal with someone who's on your level too. You can't just hang out when you're like this. Whatever you can't just be hanging out with anybody. You can't just go out drinking with just anybody. You can't let just anybody in your home. You can't. It's serious. Right? They're not talking about this on the news because the system is behind it. Why would they? And they usually shadow ban videos that talk about this stuff. Start talking about this shit. Truth or lie. You tell the truth. That alone is just priceless. Somebody that just tells the truth, even if it hurts, even about their own selves. You know how rare that is? Painted my chest. Did somebody say that they did that to you? If somebody has a picture or a video saying that it was a Divine Feminine and somebody was painting their chest, and it was actually like a trash bag from the slum or the ghetto, death. Okay? We're just going to just handle shit like that around here, because you're going to see, for those of you, even for you men that are getting targeted by men because you're a loving man. All right? I shouldn't have left you guys out, but because I'm going through this. Well, actually, they go through it because I'm destroying these people. But we'll just say for shits and giggles, right? Because I'm going through this and I know what's going on. I always just say it from a female's perspective. But there are really good men that are having this shit done to them too. You show any kind of love and compassion, you're a threat to these demons in suits. And a lot of these people don't even realize that you are completely taken over by a fucking demon when you're doing this shit. So you either snort some holy water, okay? Snort some, not bath salt. Jump in some fucking oceans, all right? I mean, that's about as salty as you're going to get. But you need to start clearing your energy, because I know you don't seem to care what's going to happen in this life. But when you die, that's the more important aspect. That's what you guys should be concerned about. What is this? Painted my chest. You guys need to speak this shit into existence too. What is this? Oh, is somebody going to be sorry? What is this? It's a child. What is this Two of Cups here? Somebody's sorry that they didn't date you or that they didn't hook up with you. Oh my God. Somebody's so stressed out. Oh God, tell me somebody fell for it. Tell me somebody fell for it. I mean, I don't even know if you know this person, to tell you the truth, Divine Feminine. Somebody did. Who is this that fell for this shit? If you think you might be pregnant, you want to know. Is there somebody that wanted to hook up with you and they were maybe wanting to break up with somebody, and so they lied and then said they were pregnant, and then once now they turned away from you, they acted like they lost a baby? Because that's also what I'm seeing, that somebody only said, I'm pregnant, so that they would, you know, they wouldn't want to hook up with you. Like, somebody just thinks this is a game. P.I. Piper? Or P? T or E? Pete? I don't know. P.R.? Oh, God. Jesus Christ. They want you, look, I'm going to show you something. This is how they want you, Divine Feminine. They want you abandoned. Somebody abandoned you because they thought somebody was pregnant. And so I don't even know if they know this person. Did somebody show a video or a picture and said that they painted your chest and somebody fucking fell for it? We don't want those kind. All right? We don't want those kind of guys. We don't want those guys that don't question a motherfucking thing. Okay? We don't want those kinds. So it's really just sifting through. They're helping you out. All right? This is how you're going to look at it. For those of you, because I know that there are other women dealing with it. You may not even realize this is happening, so I'm going to let you know. You're in a situation, right? And there's supposed to be a man that gets you out of it. This could be somebody you're destined to be with. This is how the universe is trying to bring you together. He's supposed to save you from something like fucking Romeo, okay? But then you'll have all of these guys and even females that are so jealous because they're busted looking or they have nothing to offer. Some of these chicks are completely fucking flat-chested. Some of them aren't even women. They're dudes with wigs on. And they will try to create, edit, use technology, apps and everything to create something saying that it's you, to turn someone away from you. I don't even know if a lot of you realize this is happening. Let me get some names for those of you that this is happening to. But this is how you're going to look at it. This is a good thing. All right? Because you want the kind of man that's going to sit there and question shit and say, get that shit the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? First off, I don't even care if you did that shit with her, because what the fuck have I done in the past? right? A lot of judgment. But it's a good thing. Look at it that way. Tell me what a female that's watching my channel that is having this happen to them, where you don't even realize that somebody or multiple people have been wanting to help you in a situation, and you got people creating pictures and videos and shit saying that you're doing shit you're not doing. Who is this? Francesca, is this Tiffany Freeman or Francesca Tiffany? Francesca Tiffany? All right. They're doing it to you. So there are people that wanted to help you out in some situation, and then you got jealous ass motherfuckers that are sitting there creating pictures and videos and saying that they did shit with you, or porn videos and stuff like that. For everybody doing this shit to anybody, I don't give a shit who it is, if it's a male or a female. Dead. You're fucking dead. 45. Test that shit. I want you to. Because I'm just going to wipe out the whole planet. Everybody needs to start saying this shit on their chat. I promise you, you guys start saying this shit out loud, you're going to see a lot of people dropping like flies. This is where the judgment is coming from. Who else is this happening to? So look at it like this. I want the strongest one of the pack. That one is going to look at somebody and say, I don't even want to see this shit. Why would I even want to look at this shit? Is there a part of this shit that turned me on? Do I have an incubus spirit attached to me? Did I want to see this shit? Especially if it's like sex stuff. Why would you even want to look at it? So it says a lot about the kind of guy he is. All right. Who else is this happening to? Another female, because I feel like it's female. Selena Charles. They're doing the same thing to you. You could have dudes that are interested in you or wanting to date you or take you out, and then you got some fucking trash bag, jealous, insecure. It feels like it's dudes doing it, but there's always a few insecure, busted, toothless wonder females that like to get involved with this shit too, because dudes don't want nothing to do with them. They're just a hole and a place to put their, you understand? These must be chosen females because they're the only ones that they attack, right? They were the only ones that guys want anything to do with, to tell you the truth. These are real women, woman everything, real vaginas, and real tits. There aren't many of us. So if you have a real womb and tit, and you didn't get all kinds of work done, you don't look like a fucking Mr. Potato Head or a duck walking around, protect yourselves, because you're going to have every man on this planet wanting to bow at your feet. At some point, it's inevitable, logically, that you are going to be in high demand because these men are realizing just what trash they've been with, you know? And it's not all trash, but that they haven't had a woman of value in a long time, if ever. They're going to be willing to pay you for that shit, not like a prostitute. It's going to be not a payment per night. It's going to be like, I'm willing to give you the world because I realize how much I need a good woman in my life because my life is going to shit. Don't forget your worth is all I can say. And let the universe weed these guys out, because the weak ones are going to fall. The strong ones are going to stand. And then some way we'll all be brought together is what I believe. So we're not going nowhere. I love you guys. Philly out.